Hey, I'm Chris Noble with MarketWatch in San Francisco, and I'm here with Laura Mandaro to talk about suburban living. Laura,
something we know about.
Yeah, you live in a suburb, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm not on this list.
Do you live in one of the top 10 suburbs in the country? That's what we're here to talk about.
That's right. No. If you're on MarketWatch today, you might have seen this sort of drool-worthy list of beautiful suburbs. Coldwell Banker put out its list, and its ranking is really, very much about the proximity to a metro center like Manhattan or San Francisco or Los Angeles, but there's a lot more that goes into that.
Tell me a little bit about what these different suburbs all around the country have in common.
Okay, so top of the list, Cherry Hills Village, Colorado. There's several in New Jersey, like Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey. They're very close to the cities, but of course they also are, leafy, the typical leafy enclave, and they have good schools. What struck me about this survey is that, even though you might expect to get a little bit of a deal break by going out to the suburbs, from the city that you perhaps started off in, these are very pricey suburbs. Median sales price being about $1 million for some of the top ranked ones. So you pay for it, but presumably this real estate survey thinks you get what you pay for.
How about any surprises? Anything unusual that you found?
Yeah, I mean, what's not on the list are some of the quintessential suburbs like Greenwich and Connecticut or Marin. I mean, it's not in the top 10, and that's in the Bay Area.
Which is surprising because they have isn't Greenwich where all the hedge fund managers live?
Yeah.
So you'd think they'd be able to afford to live in these places.
Yeah, so it may have been the proximity issue because a lot of the New Jersey towns are a 20-minute drive into the city. That's not Greenwich. That's going to take you for a longer. And I would imagine all of these places are as leafy and green, but the proximity seems to be sort of a key one there. And you don't get something like Beverly Hills either.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And do you know anything about how Coldwell Banker puts this list together? Is it just the price of the homes they sell, or?
No, I mean it's the commute, which is obviously key, and they seem to be looking at how close you are to. A store, amenities
like that,
they like to say, yeah. So, you're not going to see places too far in the country, which may be beautiful, but then you have to drive a half an hour to get a gallon of milk.
Do we live near any of these places?
We basically, Hillsborough is here on the list. That's sort of in the hills near Silicon Valley, but they're all around where many people would live. If they're living in one, they're probably enjoying it.
All right, well, something to aim for then. With Laura Mandaro in San Francisco, I'm Chris Noble.